When I saw Lloyd send out the agenda this last week and naming me as anxiety waiver for Brian again, I was a little nervous because I thought Brian's speech was outstanding last week. I was like, what did he possibly say? So I actually watched the speech again, thanks to Lloyd recording these. They're online, so you can go back and take a look. And made a few notes and then watched again tonight and noticed new things that I liked as well, which I'll mention some of those. The humor, I thought, one of the things I really liked about the humor in the speech, there's some jokes that are they're inside jokes, but they're inside jokes that the audience is going to get as well. So everybody's included, but you still get that sense of it being kind of a special, unique, specific joke. And one example is when you're talking about that particular instructor that was yelling at people. I thought that was nice, nuanced humor, and it made me realize, oh, that's kind of a cool way to do it, both inside as well as inclusive. I also like that you set up a real meaningful lesson about teamwork and strength through teamwork and relying on other people as not being a weakness. And you did that in an interesting way, which I didn't notice the first time I watched the speech. There's a line in there, most critical lesson was taught indirectly. And you set up that lesson indirectly as well. You didn't say it's about teamwork right away. You described what it was, gave a description. So you let people figure it out for themselves, which engages the audience, engages their mind. And the whole story you said, the most critical lesson was one that was taught indirectly. You know, try advancing a hose line by yourself. Try throwing a ladder by yourself. You start to realize, oh, it's about working together. And then you say passion, enthusiasm, and teamwork. So you gave some examples before explicitly saying it. Very effective. Again, I was like, wow, that's nuanced, a good technique. Finally, you circle back to that theme and say you cannot do it alone, relying on others. Can't believe I'm already at green light. The one thing I might consider is making it even more clear when you are talking about those three different groups of people that you're thanking. The instructors, the friends and family, and then the actual 13 recruits themselves. And an example might be to just add a phrase in there, and you might say at the beginning, obviously I'm going to talk about these 13 men and women. I believe they're going to be up on stage, right? Obviously I'm going to talk to them, but first I want to talk about some other folks, as with all major accomplishments, because you say that. That might be one example to let people know you're talking about some other folks first. And then you could say, now, to these 13 men and women who've invested in themselves and each other, an investment that includes 350 hours, 400 minutes of exams, blah, blah, blah. That's another way to make it very clear that you're shifting into a new section instead of relying just on vocal inflection. And since I'm at the red light, I'll wrap it up. We've ended on an inspiring, motivational note. We have expectations for all of you, is what you were saying. People about the expectations. You've been a great teacher and coach by giving them the lessons, but not giving them the expectations as well. Fantastic. Thank you.